Wholeness. To truly know ourselves, we must be whole, meaning all our parts are on the same page. If any part is pulling away, our energy is spent chasing it back instead of going forward. Mindset, dedication, action, relationships, and emotions. A mindset is something you choose and cultivate. The purpose of life is to better oneself and the universe, is what I suggested as a firm starting point. Another great choice is, I want to be the best person that I can be, in all aspects. When we are considering or analyzing our choices, comparing them to our mindset is very easy. Is this making me a better person? Is this aligned with my purpose? Dedication is closely tied to integrity. It means sticking to our mindset no matter what. We do not shift away for any reason, because it would mean going against our purpose. Dedication also means we do not become lazy or stray away from our work. It is our primary goal and must remain so. Taking short breaks is okay, but they shouldn't be detrimental or become a purpose on their own. Don't look forward to breaks, look forward to progress. Hold yourself accountable. Action is the active part and is closely tied to dedication. We act on our principles. They are not just in our mind. We are a living example of what we believe. If we know that we should do something, we do it. Actions speak louder than words. Relationships are a tough one. When a snake grows, it sheds its skin. People around you who are fundamentally misaligned will cause conflicts. Much like the crabs in a bucket mentality, these people don't want you to become better, because it would make them feel worse about themselves. Simple as that. Holding on to bad relationships means a lack of personal boundaries, which points to lack of integrity. The path to the self is a lonely path in today's world. Personal growth and collective degeneracy do not match. On the bright side, the people that support you can help you grow further. Emotions are for many the hardest part to align. Maybe you're applying yourself in all four aspects, but it just doesn't feel right. Or doubts rise up and start shaking your foundations. This is a part of emotional growth, where we are proving all the previous parts to ourselves. When you have a mindset, are dedicated to it, and act on it, your emotions will eventually follow through as well. This usually happens when you see the actual results of your work, and see how far you've come. Now, let us explain why wholeness is so important, assuming only one of these is missing. Mindset is so fundamental that wholeness in the other parts almost cannot exist, because we don't know where we are aligning them. A notable exception would be if someone was chasing a feeling they got from personal growth and translated it to all aspects of their life. Eventually, they would form a mindset to explain what they're after. For example, a professional athlete or artist. A lack of dedication would mean our wholeness can never be permanent. Perhaps in some fleeting moments we would see our full potential, but it would never be a constant if we are not dedicated to it. A lack of action would mean that we are an idealist, but we never do anything to make that ideal our reality. No action means no progress, so everything else is in vain. A lack of alignment in relationships would mean that we would undermine everything else for other people. We allow others to change who we are because we do not set boundaries. How can you trust yourself if you can't even say no to people who are bad for you? This spirals into emotional instability or a change in mindset. People make us feel bad, but we can't put a stop to it. Misaligned emotions would constantly push us elsewhere. We could be whole in all other parts, but our emotions would refuse to comply. This is often a so-called last struggle. Once we conquer them, they will be reshaped and also enjoy growth. It is a process where your emotions are learning to trust the new you. This is often tied to trauma or problems with our inner child, and will require serious introspection and work to fix. Wholeness is peak of power and potential. It means fully utilizing your efforts to grow and be your best self. Besides, How are you going to know yourself if you don't even understand all that you are?